All right, Taurus, welcome. This is your forecast for the week of February 23rd all the way through to March 1st. Let's jump right in and see what's coming your way. So, to kick things off, let's get right to the heart of it, the core feeling for your week. And it really all starts with this one powerful question. When you look at your reflection in the mirror, what do you actually see? The cards are showing that this whole week really starts with this feeling of, well, dissatisfaction with yourself. You know that sense when something just isn't quite clicking? Like the person staring back at you feels a little off? And that feeling, that deep, personal feeling, is really where your journey begins this week. And here's why that feeling is so important. It's connected to a major warning. It says, someone is pulling you into a spider web. Wow. So you've got to be aware of this influence in your life. It's someone who's subtly, maybe even in a way that seems beautiful, just weaving this web around you. It's the kind of thing you might not even realize is happening until you're already caught. Okay, so here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll look at that initial vision. Then we'll dive into the cards. After that, we'll get some guidance from the oracles, check in on finances and health, and then wrap it all up with your key takeaway. All right, section 1, your week's initial vision. Let's really dig into the emotional landscape that's ahead of you. So, you've got these three things really setting the stage. There's that self-dissatisfaction we talked about, then there's the warning about that manipulative web, and on top of all that, you're being pulled into memories of the sea, sand, and water. It's this deep immersion in the past. Maybe it's a longing for freedom, right? Or just for a time when things felt simpler. So that's the feeling of the week. But how is it all actually going to unfold? Let's look at the cards to see what's coming up day to day. Okay, check this out. The start of the week might feel a little bumpy. Some small quarrels, maybe you spend a little cash on a hobby, nothing major. You might even get some kind of official papers. Then, the middle of the week hits, and it's all about calm. Seriously, this is not the time to rush any decisions. Just chill. Because by the end of the week, whoa, everything changes. New doors are flying open, you might have some bright, unexpected trips, and best of all, you'll feel this amazing sense of being completely in control of any situation. All right, so now you know the path ahead. But how do you walk it? Having the right tools is what really gives you power. So let's see what guidance the oracles have for you. The oracle lays out a clear 3-step plan. Step 1, set boundaries. This is how you fight back against that spiderweb. You have to actively stop people from getting into your personal life. Step 2, it's a time of calculation. Basically, get ready for a moment of reckoning. The results of what you've done in the past are coming back to you, good or bad. And then step 3, a process of filling up. Get ready for this sudden, powerful surge of new energy to just pour into you. And the runes add to this with some key advice for your mindset. First, just approach the week with calmness. Use a little humor to cut through any tension. Don't be afraid of the personal growth that's happening here. And this is a big one. Make your own plans and stick to them. Don't let anyone else steer your ship. Now, this is so important because it ties right back to that spiderweb warning from the beginning. Be super cautious in your conversations. Why? Because your words could be used to create gossip, to weave you into that web of negativity. So just be really mindful of what you're saying and who you're saying it to. Okay, let's get practical for a minute. How does all this affect your everyday life? We're talking finances and health. When it comes to money, things are looking pretty stable. You can expect a little boost to your income at the start of the week, which is nice. And the good news is, no major or significant expenses are popping up. Health-wise, there are just a few areas to keep an eye on. Your lower back, your left hip joint, and maybe an upper tooth. It's not a major alarm, just be mindful of those spots and listen to what your body's telling you. So we've looked at all these pieces, the feelings, the events, the advice. What does it all boil down to? What's the one key takeaway for your week? Here is it. This week is all about moving from being tangled up in external influence to stepping into your own internal empowerment. It's a journey from recognizing those webs around you to finally claiming your own power. You set the boundaries, you break free, and you get to fill yourself up with your own incredible energy. And that leaves us with one final thought to carry with you. A question, really? Whose web are you ready to break this week?